going on, guys? Episode 16 of My Dog's Place. I know I've been gone for a while, guys, but I've been getting things set up. So we're trying something a little different today. Back to taking a dog out and about. I'm gonna have my boy Reef with me. He goes home in a couple of days, so we're actually gonna go to Green Street Cafe, which is a dog-friendly place over in the Grove. First and foremost, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to leave a like and a comment for your boy. Reef, come on, buddy. Reef, come on, up. Come on, up. Good boy. Good job. Come on. Reef, up. Come on. Reef, up. Come on. Good. Come on, buddy. You're being lazy now. Come on. Reef, up. Good. You got it. Come on. Let's go. All right. So, we got Reef being a little lazy here. That's not good enough. I want him to make that jump. So, come on. Up. There we go. Quick reminder, guys. Don't let your dog get off easy. Sometimes they're just being lazy. It's not that they're scared or anything like that. This is a primary example of Reef just being a little, I don't want to do it, but nah, man. He wants me to carry him. We're not going to do that. Let him go. So, as I was saying, using our handy dandy Ruffy kennels. These are the best type of kennels that you can use if you're going to be transporting a dog. You can get into a car accident with these bad boys. Nothing's going to happen to your dog. It's going to be super straight, right? A couple of other things that I have with me. Handy dandy husky pouch. Now this is a carpenter bag, but I use it for treats. I use it for training purposes. And these are the treats that I'm going to be using today. Dr. Marty's. Now I just picked up these treats thanks to Ron Kibble. If you guys are in the Miami area or South Florida area, make sure to check them out. Ron Kibble. You can get that there. I get all of my stuff there, and you guys probably should too. Now, in terms of leashes that I'm going to be using, we have our Mendota slip lead. Now these come in two sizes and two types of lengths. This one right here is the this is the 3/8 inch, 6 foot, right? However, with Reef, today we're gonna be using the 1/2 inch, 4 foot. The reason for that is this one's shorter. I don't want to give him too much of free rein, right? I want him to be close. We're going to be at the restaurant, so it's important that he stays close by. Now, you could do either one. However, I'm going to end up looping up and wrapping up the long one anyway, so we're just going to use a shorter one to make it easier, guys. So let's go on and get out of here. So on our way out there now, it's gonna be like about a 40-minute drive for those of you guys that are not local to South Florida. Our kennel is out in the hammocks, which is like West Kendall. We're going out to Coconut Grove, which is about a 40-minute drive. Main things that I'm looking for, strengths and weaknesses, I guess I'll start with in terms of Reef. So he's very chill. His temperament is very, very relaxed. So this is ideal for when I want to go out, take him with me to the cafe like we're doing now, but just take him out in public. It's going to be easy to do that. We're going to get a lot of people asking to pet our dog, a lot of people giving him the baby voice. This is going to be the biggest challenge. I want him to show impulse control. I want him to show his ability to just ignore them, and we're going to start reinforcing that and pay every single time he essentially sees them, acknowledges that somebody's calling him, and then he either looks to me for guidance or he just relaxes, right? Very likely, maybe he doesn't take his treats as much. The dog chooses the motivator. So some dogs have high play drive, some dogs have high food drive. Some dogs just really like affection, and they put a lot of stock into getting that feedback from the owner, getting, head scratches, ear scratches from the owner, from the handler, or from other people in general, right? This could cause them to suffer from like a low threshold where they get easily excitable, which is one of Reef's challenges and one of the things that we've been working on over the last 4 weeks. But nonetheless, this is, on the bright side, something that we can use to pay him and give him reinforcement and give him feedback that he's on the right track. So if he doesn't take my treats, if he doesn't want to take the food at that time, I can just pat him on the head, let him know, hey man, you're on the right track, you're doing really good. So that's what we're going to be looking for, guys. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and stop. Nice. Sits down for me. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna switch it up a little bit, kind of start testing a little bit more. Reef, down. Good.
Shit, I might not see you see you next Monday.
Before we start our
So we're gonna practice a little bit of duration. See, nope, down. Good. It's all right. This is why the training comes into play. What we're dealing with, again, guys, is competing motivators. There's a lot of distractions here. We have a dog walking by. If he doesn't move, good. Very nice, right? Nope. Bird came by, also distracted him. Now tension turns on, and he has to get back into that down. I'm less concerned about him breaking up out of the command as much as I am ready to hold him accountable if he does. I'm almost expecting him to fail, right? But I'm putting him in these situations so that I can train it. This is what's called proofing. Proofing is just a fancy way that dog trainers say I'm practicing certain behaviors. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm practicing his ability to keep this down with a bunch of different distractions around. Nope, down. Ooh. So now he's getting a little bit more pushy. Tension does not go away until he gives me the behavior that I'm looking for, right? Come on. Good. It's all about holding him accountable. Again, this is why we practice this. I'm gonna have him in a down while we're eating for a lot longer than just the 2 seconds, 2 minutes that I'm doing right now. So I need him to be with me. Right now, there's a lot of people moving around. There's gonna be even more people moving around based on where we're gonna sit. This is all part of the training. I don't care that he's moving and getting up and breaking the command. This is all part of it. So observing everything, getting acclimated, it's all good. Let me see if he'll take, good. No treats, it's okay. Free, good boy. Who's your good boy? Oh, yeah, good boy. Come on, let's go. Up, nice. Good. Now get him moving around. Now, while it wasn't perfect, he did give me pretty good impulse control considering the situation, right? So I do want to release him and give him a reward. So what's the reward? He wasn't taking my treats. Affection is a good way of reward, but freeing him and letting him sniff around, letting him explore, letting him jump up and get that movement is a way to also reward our dog. Remember, when a dog uses their nose, they're feeling out the environment. This is enriching for the dog. They're using their senses. The way the humans, might use touch and sight to experience certain things in the environment, dogs do that with their nose. Up. Get a little bit more practice here. Good. Let him sniff around. Nice. Maybe he needs to use the bathroom. Bingo. Quick tip, guys. Sometimes if your dog is blowing you off, they might need to use the bathroom as well. So anytime you're gonna go ahead and bring them inside of a cafe, bring them inside of the pet store, go to the mall with your dog, whatever, make sure that they empty the tank, or else they're probably going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit irritable if they need to go to the bathroom, right? So, good. Very nice. Let's walk. Go a little further down. Good job. Reef, down. Nope, down. Good boy. Hey. Nope. Ooh, ooh. Make sure I take him right back to the same place he was at. Make sure he gets back into that down. Awesome. Good. And then we try again. Good boy. Free. Good job. Awesome. A little bit better that time. Come on. Up. Good. Let him sniff around, explore some more. Good job, buddy. Come on. Ooh. Reef. Just got a smell there, buddy. Come on. Off. Good. It's really, really important that I'm getting all these notes and making kind of a mental checklist of things that I should be working on for the next couple of days, right? I should be taking them to places where there's food smells or there's people walking around. Might even end up taking them to the mall or something like that, right? We're seeing we need a lot more distractions. Now, granted, are his owners ever going to put him in a down and walk off 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet and see if he stays there? Probably not, but we as dog trainers kind of want to see how much we can really push the dog, right? And he's doing really good considering. So I think we're just about at a point where we can go ahead and take him to go and grab a bite. Free. Come on, let's walk. All right, guys, so now we're waiting here for the food. A couple of things that I like to keep in mind, and I, for that matter, encourage you guys to also keep in mind if you're taking your dog out. Get into the habit of not verbally necessarily communicating with your dog. You don't want to give them too much feedback, right? If you find yourself giving your dog too much feedback when you're out and about sitting at a cafe, you're probably putting your dog in a situation that they're not ready for just yet. So this is one of the benefits of teaching our dogs leash pressure. So if I put tension down on the leash, this means going to a down. And I don't have to communicate anything to him, right? Let's say I was out with friends or something like that. I wouldn't want to constantly, hey, Reef, cut it out, cut it out. This is like, I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to take it out on the dog. I'm not going to enjoy my lunch, dinner, whatever. It's not ideal, right? So understand, obedience is a good way for us to leverage behavior with our dog and kind of get them to stay stationary. But over time, we want the dogs to start offering these behaviors on their own, right? All right, guys, as you can see, I'm almost done dogging down this plate. Ravioli is fire. Calamari, fire. Most places you go to and you order the ravioli, try to rip you off with like 2 ravioli pieces, right? They gave me like 6 nice healthy pieces, man. And this is a good plate. Calamari was also good. Small portion, but nice and filling. I like it. They did a little something special to it. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it's one of the better calamaris that I've tried. No. One of the main reasons I got the lobster ravioli. And you said it came with a red pesto sauce. And if you know me, you know Carlos never turns down a good pesto. So I had to try it out. Glad I did. Definitely recommend it, guys. So in terms of ambience, give it an 8.5. In terms of food, also give it an 8.5. Definitely a solid place if you want to take your dog. That being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys sticking around for episode 16. As always, if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at MyDogCarl. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of My Dog's Place.